Welcome to Susan Wagner High School. Today it is Eagle Academy on the road going up against the Falcons on homecoming day. This is Andre Johnson, creator and owner of Sage Media. How's everyone doing? As you see, the captains are out. We're about to get ready to play some football, man, and it's a big game for both teams. Eagles sitting at 3-1. Wagner looking for their first win on the season, looking to turn it around. And what better time to do it than on homecoming night? Is their seniors' last time playing in front of their home fans, so let's see what they can do. And for Eagle Academy, every win is so important. Upcoming schedule, of course, they have to play today versus Susan Wagner. Next week, it's South Shore. And then to end the season, it's New Utrecht. Excuse me, it's Utrecht, then McKee. So Eagle Academy have 4 more games left, and they're sitting at 3-1. They need to get to 5 wins, I think, to get into the playoffs. So this is very important for Eagle Academy to get the job done on the road. As the national anthem is going right now, make sure you guys get involved in the chat. This is another great day for Sage Media operationally. We're having 2 streams going on at the same time. The Utrecht Newdorp game is getting started right now. That stream's about to go live soon. So maybe you guys can have, dual screens up, keeping an eye on both games. My guy Dre in the chat saying big game for Eagle. Yes, it is. Eagles sitting at 3-1, and they really need to get to 5. So this definitely is not the place where they can drop points. Eagle Academy is favored, but the Falcons are playing at home in their alternate home jerseys. So they're going to be amped for this game.
Thank you, you too.
What's up, bud? What are you looking for?
No, just anything.
No problem.
Why would you wear SCPs?
Eagle or Wagner? Eagle. Oh, no, Wagner. I'm watching Wagner. Well, hold on. Are you a Wagner student? No. Totally guys, what up? No problem, guys.
And the falcon is standing like this. Look, like this.
Just now.
I don't know.
The janitor was in there fixing something, touching, I don't know what he did. I don't know. The blood.
Okay. That's it. That's not ours. You talking about that? That. Check that right there.
Wait.
What? What? There's no chair for you to sit. Let's go. You already know.
Yeah, you come in?
Where's your blonde hair? I was waiting for you, and I'm like, where's it?
Hello, Miss Cousins.
How are you, honey?
Good.
Good. Come sit down here. Thank you.
I'm gonna go down there.
Okay.
No!
All right, sorry about that, guys. Just had to make sure the other stream was up and running. So Eagles been moving the ball a bit. 2nd and 10. Looks like the ball is on the 20-yard line. Cody hands it off, and he's brought down immediately. That's number 32 for Wagner on the tackle, Mr. Simo. So sorry to come in a little suddenly, but, you know, I had to make sure the other stream was working. You know, kind of playing producer and commentator. And I'm also working the scoreboard. So it looks like a 3rd and 12 for Eagle. It's going to be really important for Eagle to get points on the board early. They got the ball deep in Falcon territory, sending Travis in motion. Throws it out to Travis, and he can't keep his hands on it. Incomplete. So let's see what Eagle decide to do here on a 4th and 12. How's everybody doing in the chat? Again, it's a huge achievement for us having 2 streams at the same time. We're getting things started over there. Sorry for it's a little slow. But it's a big play for Eagle here. 4th and 12. Cody coming out, 2 to his left, 2 to his right. First down, looks like the 10-yard line. Looks right, throws right, deep into the end zone. It is caught. Did he get his feet down? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Eagle Academy. Mr. Travis Harris. When you need a play, your big play guy is always there for you. Travis has been coming through for Eagle all season long, and he gets them out of a sticky situation there. So we're getting ready to cue up that replay. Great throw from Cody. Hands it off to Virgil, trying to get the 2-point conversion. Does he have the strength? He is short. So our score will remain 6-0 Eagle Academy after the Cody Williams to Travis Harris strike. And we have that replay ready to go. Let's go to it. So Travis, you see Travis in the slot to the right. Can't tell from the angle what route he ran, but that's fantastic protection from the offensive line. Back of the end zone. Looks like it's just a go route, and look at him getting his feet down. Mr. Travis Harris, man. He has been making plays for Eagle all season long. Yes, sir, put the mask on. There's work to be done. Eagles coaches told me before the game that it was very important for them to start fast. And as you can see, they lived up to it as Eagle get on the board first. My guy Sab in the chat saying, how do you get behind the DBs? I mean, that's kind of a tricky spot for the secondary because they still have to defend the first down, you know what I'm saying? So they can't just get beat all the way back. So I think that's better execution from Eagle rather than a mistake from the Falcons. Looks like there's a flag or there's a whistle. Not sure why, what happened there. Is it an offsides on Eagle? I'm not exactly sure what that call could have been. Guys, let me know how the volume sounds, and we have a kind of an interesting setup here. But, you know, as always, we do what we can to bring you guys the best quality live stream possible. You know that we're going to places that don't have booths and all that, but we don't need all that, man. We just need the players and an outlet. Please, give me an outlet. Need that. So it looks like Eagles, I'm really not sure what that whistle was about. So I can give you guys some more insight. But number 80, Mr. Folks, getting ready to kick off again. Eagle with a 6-0 lead early in this important tie for their playoff hopes. Deep booming kick. That's the number 12. Great blocking on the outside. And he's going to be all the way in Eagle territory. That's Mr. Lewison. Sylvia, thank you for giving me a volume check saying that we're good. So Wagner going to come out with good field position, 1st and 10 in Eagle territory. Ball is on the 43-yard line. The player to look out for Susan Wagner is definitely number 1, Anthony Hooker Jr. Absolutely their go-to guy, one of their seniors today, celebrating his senior day. And I'm pretty sure that's him lining up in the backfield. Motioning a man, and it looks like that is, no, just with the chains, just a chain issue. So let's see what Wagner can do with their first time getting the ball. So because of my setup, I am seeing the field just as you guys are seeing it. I'm watching it from my computer right back here. So I can't exactly see what the number is on the quarterback. We'll try to get that for you later. But Anthony Hooker is number 1. He is definitely the most dangerous man on the Falcons offense. The Falcons out in their gray. Everybody was freaking out about the jerseys. Like, oh, can we see? I'm like, yo, once the lights come on, we can tell. It's kind of a clash for the jerseys, but it's not. I've seen worse. I've definitely seen worse when it comes to clashing jerseys. So I think they're just fixing the chains. You see white hat there. All right, we're ready for some football now. Motioning a man again, just like last time. Hands it off. 2 people in the backfield, but he gets by them. But I see Virgil on the bottom of that pile. And I also see number 10, that's Spencer Ball, on the bottom of that pile. So a short gain for the Falcons. It's going to be a 2nd and 8. Again, after that great return from Lewison, the Falcons have really good field position already on Eagle Academy's 40-yard line. Quarterback under center, quick snap. Handoff to the fullback, but Eagle Academy is not fooled. Virgil there. Who else is coming off the bottom of that pile? I see number 20, Tyler Hardy, coming off of that pile. I see Beatty Joyf coming off of that pile. So it's going to be a 3rd and short, a 3rd and manageable for Susan Wagner. Let's call that a 3rd and 6. 3rd and 7. So that's number 0 at quarterback, Mr. Spencer. I don't know about you guys. It feels, if it sounds quiet, it's because it is quiet. I don't know what's going on with the Wagner fans. They gotta get excited. All right, so it's a 3rd and 7 for Wagner. Mr. Spencer sends Anthony in motion, looks right, looks left, throws the screen. It's high, but it's caught. But that's a great tackle. That's Virgil again. We've called his number quite a few times, but is it enough for the first down? No, it's going to be a 4th and short for Eagle Academy. Pretty sure we've called Virgil's number 4th and short for Susan Wagner. Pretty sure we've called Virgil's number on every play so far. And they have to bring the chains out, so we're going to stop the clock.
I just finished practice.
So we're trying to, like I said, our field mic is not in the most ideal location, so you might hear some conversations coming by. So I'll try to manage that so you guys don't hear too much back and forth, but definitely want to make sure you guys get that ambiance of the field. As we have the chain gang. I don't know why they needed chains for that. They needed the chains for that? That's a 4th and 1, not even close. But, hey, we got it right, though. We got it right eventually. So, here we go. 4th and 1 for Susan Wagner. Very important for the Falcons to convert here. Anthony Hooker in the backfield. This kind of looks like a QB sneak. Nope, it's going to hand off to Anthony. Had Fortune in the backfield, but he has more than enough for that first down. So Mr. Hooker gets the first down for Susan Wagner. Jalen Fortune was definitely in the backfield, but couldn't bring him down before he gets that first down. And that's going to be ball on the 30-yard line for Wagner. As it looks like Wagner's playing nice and slow, trying to limit the possessions in this game. So let's see how Eagle Academy comes out on offense to counter this. Does Eagle go quickly as well, or does Eagle stay on the ground? I guess it really depends on what happens in this drive here. So 1st and 10. And they get a penalty. So let's make that 1st and 5 for the Falcons. As they are slowly but surely moving into Eagle territory. So 1st and 5 for the Falcons. Flip it to Anthony. Has a nice lane up the sideline. The corner came down, made a pretty good play. Didn't see the number on the corner, but Jalen Fortune was in on the tackle. So it looks like a 2nd and 3. Only got about 2 yards on that. So it looks like the corner on that side is Travis Harris. So I'm going to credit that last contain to Travis Harris. So again, I know it sounds quiet, but even for me, like I only have one ear and it's very quiet here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. The Falcons, I guess the Falcons need to wake up their fans. So it's the 2nd and 3. Anthony behind Spencer in the pistol, trying to draw Eagle off again. I'm not sure what happened there. So I need to go quiet for a second and play a little bit of producer. So I'll be right back, y'all. That penalty was on Eagle.
Can I get interviewed? No. Do I look like you? Yeah, she's on a line.
Where's Josette's bag?
All right, sorry about that, guys. Again, you know, we're in two different locations, so I had to make sure everything was okay at the previous location. I know I missed that big interception, but I do have the replay for that. And there was a big Cody Williams run that has Eagle now in Susan Wagner territory. So it's going to be a 2nd and 8 for Eagle. The next stoppage, we're definitely going to go over that interception. Trav, I apologize if you're listening back to this. Yes, I know I missed your interception calling it, but I had to make sure the other stream is doing okay. Now, I always appreciate everybody, you know, watching back the stream. You know, the kids always give me their feedback. Cody hands it off right up the middle to Virgil, keeping his feet moving, doing a great job, getting to about the 45-yard line, making it a much more manageable 3rd down for Eagle Academy. That was looking like it was going to be behind the line of scrimmage. So it's a 3rd and 5. And that interception was so important for Eagle, especially because it was the first drive of the game for the Falcons. They looked like they had some pretty good momentum, but it all stalled right there with that great Travis Harris interception. So it's more like a 3rd and 6. Let's see if Eagle run it because they have I could see Eagle going for it on 4th down regardless. So let's see if they run it here knowing that. Nope. They are going to throw. Throws it. It is complete. Looks like that was number 0, Brandon Treviso. Yes, it was. And it looks like he was about a yard short. Can't tell. Let's see from the other angle. Yes, it looks like he's about a yard short, so it's going to be a 4th and 1. No, he's more than a yard short, actually. So it's going to be a 4th and 3. So very good tackling from Susan Wagner there. And it looks like that's going to be a timeout, a timeout Eagle Academy as they want to go talk over this 4th down. So it's a timeout Eagle Academy, and during the timeout, just to remind you guys, this live stream is brought to you by Sage Media Solutions. This is Andre Johnson, creator and owner of Sage Media. You know, it's really awesome to be able to bring you guys this kind of content. You know, we have 2 games going on in 2 different boroughs. I know there's some technical issues in the other game, but, you know, we have a young staff over there. So, you know, they're getting things together. Really happy for them. It's really a big day for us, so I'm really excited. And thank you, everyone who's coming along the journey and you guys having faith in us, because you know that we'll always pull it off in the end. So if you have any business inquiries, please hit us up on all the socials you see here or at our website. So that was really good tackling, and let me get that interception queued up. Actually, no, I'm not going to get the interception queued up just yet because it looks like they're getting ready to come out of the timeout. But I know you guys can't see it, but I'm probably going to watch back that interception. Nah, I'll keep it here. So it's a 4th and about 3 for Eagle Academy. First down is on that 40-yard line. They come out with 2 fullbacks. I can definitely see them sneaking someone out of the backfield here. As they don't, they just hand it off. And he goes nowhere. So it's a turnover. Honestly, I'm just a little confused at that play call. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm just a little confused at it. You know, those guys, you know, I'm the commentator up here, but I was definitely expecting a little trickery or a little something there. But nonetheless, Susan Wagner are going to get the ball with very good field position. At their own 45-yard line, that looks like. Spencer throws it left, too high, incomplete. So while we have a second, let's just go back to that Travis Harris interception. So let's see, there's a receiver to the left. So it looks like he just ran a fade here. And wow, what a play from Travis, just going up and getting it. Didn't miss much on that play, just a short run, short gain. So it's going to be a 3rd and 10. But great, this is what I'm talking about with Travis Harris, man. He's a ball hawk. He's just a football player for real. He's just such a great football player. Has a nose for the ball and just knows how to make plays. You know what I'm saying? Some players, you know, they might be a little intimidated by that moment. Bright lights, Friday night on the road. Not Mr. Harris, man. He's just going to go up and make a play for his team. But you also see his positioning on that too. Travis Harris, great player, but it's up to Spencer to try to convert this first down. But he goes down. That's number 52, Matthew Taylor, on the sack. Great play from Matthew Taylor.
Logan.
So it looks like the Falcons will have to punt here. But Matthew Taylor, great play getting that sack. Susan Wagner is getting ready to punt. Kick is off. And that's a short kick, kind of risky from Eagle not fielding it there. But yes, it is first down Eagle. Eagle will have the ball on the 15-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Eagle. First chance I get, I'm getting my coat. Y'all nice and cozy at home. It's getting a little chilly, man. It's getting to those, I'm rubbing my hands. It's getting to those late October days, man. Football is heating up. And I think this game is going to heat up as well. Eagle Academy has been moving the ball very, very well. Let's see if they can keep it up. 1st and 10 from the 15.
I want to go.
Shotgun, sending a man in motion. It's Amadi. They hand it off to him. Has a nice lane. Has enough for the first down. Tosses a man. Great run from Mr. Laurie. As he lets him know that's a first down. So we have quite a few wide receivers getting involved. Brandon Treviso has a catch. Travis Harris has a catch. Amadi Laurie is running it. See Mel Star in the chat. Love to see. Let me know who you guys are rooting for in the chat, man. I know there's a lot of Wagner people who are at the field, of course, on their homecoming. But I heard that there's some people who were asking for the link. I shared a few links out. So if you're rooting for Susan Wagner, let me see you in the chat. So 1st and 10. Cody in the shotgun, sends Amadi in motion again. This time they just hand it off right to Virgil. Same direction, dragging, still on his feet. Takes about the whole cavalry to bring Mr. Leaf down. Waiting for, what's the call on that? A flag. I didn't see. Definitely don't know what the flag could have been for. Waiting on the call there. Let me stop the clock. Waiting on the call. I don't understand what the call could have been on a scrum.
Everywhere I go.
Okay, so it looks like an unsportsmanlike conduct on Eagle. Really don't know, maybe for slamming someone to the floor? Not sure. Seeing Melstar rooting for 52. Matthew Taylor, he got that huge sack. So that was after the play, so Eagle are most likely going to lose the down. Man, what was that penalty? That was like a 15-yarder. Eagle have the ball. That's a crazy penalty. Amadi. I'm saying Amadi. Sorry. Can I be any more New York saying Amadi? Amadi. Excuse me. Thank you for that correction. So Amadi is also involved in the game. But I'm going to call this a 2nd and 25. That's a pretty disastrous play for Eagle Academy. So Cody still in the shotgun. Sends Travis in motion, hands it off to him, has Virgil in front of him, cuts across field, but that's not going to work. So it's going to be a 3rd and long for Eagle. And that actually is the 4-minute warning. So I can't believe that this first half is already at 4 minutes. Like, are you kidding me? Each team had the ball. I guess Eagles, this is the Eagles' 3rd time having the ball.
Bro, I don't even care.
So I'm going to try to update that. But it's 4 minutes. It's also, let's call it 3rd. It's about 3rd and 20 here. 4 minutes on the clock. Sends Travis in motion again. Fakes it. Throws it down the field. And that ball should have been intercepted by number 12. That was intended for Amadi. An Eagle will be forced to punt here. So I'm still wrestling with this clock. There we go. So again, remember the clock on the screen is not official, but we are under 4 minutes. Eagles set the punt, low snap, and they just barely get it off. And that takes a horrendous bounce for Eagle Academy, as Susan Wagner is definitely cooking with gas now. They have the ball on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Last time out, it was Travis Harris with the interception. No, excuse me. That was last time out. It was Matthew Taylor on the sack. But now look at the field position for Susan Wagner. So that's a 1st and 10 for Wagner. And it looks like the Falcons went offside, had a false start. So let's make that 1st and 15, Susan Wagner. I see Marcus McNeil Strong in the chat. How's it going, my guy? Class of 2024. Mr. McNeil Strong, always nice to see you in the chat.
What's up, guys? Where we headed? Wait, hold on, stop. Your friends can come.
Hand it to Anthony Hooker. Spencer chasing, but he has blockers in front of him.
Ladies, let's go. Let's get back in the stage.
And that looks like they might have enough for a 1st down there. What I tell you about Mr. Anthony Hooker, man. So not enough for a 1st down just yet, but they got about 10 yards there, so it's a 2nd and 5. And the clock is ticking. It might be close to being under 3 minutes. Susan Wagner is trying to make sure there are as little possessions as possible in this game. Coming out in shotgun, Hooker to Spencer's left. 2nd and 5 for the Falcons. Send a man in motion. QB run. Ball's on the ground, and it is picked up by Eagle Academy. Number 15, Isaac Simpson, doesn't have the foot speed, but what a break for Eagle Academy. Wow. That is definitely a disaster for the Falcons, as Isaac Simpson returns the fumbled punt about 60 yards. And I discovered the other week, of course I like to get excited, bring some energy into it, but I know that sometimes I clip for people watching through their TV screens. Let me know so I can adjust my volume. So now look at the turn of events. Well, hold on, look at that. Let's see if I can, he zoomed in. I'm trying to show you guys the sunset. It's looking real nice. But what a break from Eagle Academy. They literally flipped the field. As I'm pretty sure we're under 2 minutes, so I'm just going to let it bleed for a bit, the clock. Isaac Simpson, what a play from the senior, man. As Eagle have it, 1st and 10 from about the 23-yard line of Susan Wagner. Trips to the right. I wonder what the play clock is. Or are they just not ready? Okay, so trips to the right. Cody looks right, throws right. Too high for Travis, incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now, I do want to queue up that replay because I want to see who forced that fumble. And I agree, Manny in the chat saying that he should have taken it to the sideline. I definitely agree with that. So, I'm not sure what is taking everyone so long. So let's try to go to that replay so we can see who forced the fumble. So Virgil dove. Wow, yeah, coming in late. Guess who? Matthew Taylor. That was Matthew Taylor on the forced fumble. And he absolutely should have went to the sideline. But you know what? My man just saw the end zone. Excuse me. Whoops. There you go. 2nd and 10. Cody looks left, throws left, deep into the end zone, and that ball is intercepted. That's number 12 again. Called his name out quite a few times. Louison. Number 12 on the interception. Huge break for Susan Wagner as they get out of that fumble, that bad fumble with no points given up. And from what I saw, it looks like Cody needed to put more air on that. So both teams with turnovers at the end of the half. Just trying to bleed it under 2 minutes, just so you guys know. So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Yeah, they're just going to be conservative here. Man, might not have to be conservative if you get gains like that. Mr. Hooker, great job on that run. Hearing Manny saying he might have to come down from Penn State to watch this game next week. South Shore versus Eagle Academy. That's going to be game number 3 of rivalry week. And it looks like that is going to be a timeout. Not sure who took the timeout, but it's going to be a 2nd and short for Susan Wagner. So after the Matthew Taylor forced fumble, let's see, I'm going to try to queue up. I should have time. Let me try to queue up that interception. Because it looked like Cody needed to throw it more to the outside. But that's a great play from Louison. Just give me a second. I have to back it up quite a bit. And I just shut off the field mic for now because there's some people talking in front of the field mic. I think it should be good now.
Oh, okay.
As I turn it back on, someone walks right back in front. So we don't have time, but I think Wagner's just going to take this into halftime is what it looks like. As I'm wrong, they attempt to throw, and it should have been intercepted. It should have been intercepted from Virgil Leaf, man. Wow.
We were just there, my nigga.
Wow. But the Falcons live to fight another day, 3rd and short. I think Virgil has forced about 4 turnovers already this year, and he needed 1 more. As it is 3rd and 3. Falcons just hand it off here. And he breaks the tackle. That's a great move. Enough for the first down. That is Mr. Hooker. Just like I said, he's one of the most dangerous players for Susan Wagner, and he shows it. Should have been stopped in the backfield. But we're under a minute. Wagner is still going, still being aggressive. So 1st and 10. Looks like the ball's on about the 25, if I'm not mistaken. Spencer looking to throw. Throws left. Has a man, but it is dropped, unfortunately, for Susan Wagner. Second and 10. Nappy asking what Wagner is wearing. So Wagner is wearing some alternate jerseys. They're gray and baby blue. I think it's their first time wearing this. So they're debuting some new jerseys for senior night. Nice to see you, Nappy. I think I've seen you in the chat before. Let me know if you've been in the chat before, Nappy. I think I've seen you before. So 2nd and 10 for Susan Wagner. Remember, the clock on the stream is not the official clock. Only the referee knows the clock. Oh, I'm seeing the clock actually on the field. It says it's 1:40, so I'll try to reset it. So Wagner looks to throw, throws deep. That was crazy. Was tipped, but was almost caught after the tip. 3rd and 10. So the on-the-field clock says 1 minute and 36 seconds. So I'm going to go with the on-the-field clock. But even that is not official. But the scoreboard does say 1 minute 36. So pretty sure that was 4th down. No, excuse me. No, this is 3rd down now. Excuse me. So it's 3rd and 10 for Wagner. Throws it left. And it's caught. Eagle Academy playing some soft defense. When I say soft, I mean soft coverage. And Wagner make them pay. Was that number 12 again? Mr. Luison, man, he's been having quite the day. About a 11-yard game for a first down, Susan Wagner. Nappy saying that we're doing a great job. Really appreciate it, man. Like I said, this game is really exciting for me because, it's, as you can see, there's, the beautiful Susan Wagner facility. But, just doing 2 games at once is such a operational challenge. And we're really glad that we're able to put it on for you guys. Of course, I'm commentating, so I can't see the score of the other game. I think the last time I saw it, Newdorp was up. I know Newdorp scored the first time they got the ball, but somebody update me on the score from that game if you don't mind. As it says there's 1:28 on the clock, so I will reset that. So 1:28 on the clock. First down for Susan Wagner. And, you know, Eagle Academy definitely have to make an adjustment with their pass defense. They're playing too soft coverage, and Wagner's just killing them underneath. To Anthony, gets by Mr. Taylor, and he was definitely getting out. Jumps over a man, Lord. But I think that is coming back, unfortunately. Pretty sure I saw a holding there. But, yo, we got to get that replay. Hold on. Mr. Hooker completely leaped over somebody. Was there a flag? Because I saw a blatant hold. I can't lie. Yeah, that's coming back. Yeah, I saw a blatant hold. But it still goes on the highlight tape for Mr. Hooker. My God. Going up the sideline.
I eat bacon and pineapple. That's the only piece I eat.
Wow. That's some hang time on that. It didn't gain him much. Sorry about that. It didn't gain him much, but it looked nice. Looking to throw. Spencer throws it up. Must be at the end of the half. And that ball is intercepted by Fortune after the tip drill. So I know the clock says 0, but it says 1:12 left. So I guess there's still some time left. I'm not exactly sure how. Thank you for the update in the chat saying Newdorp is up. John Rose is quite the player, so I'm not too surprised. But it looks like Eagle Academy will still have some time to operate as the on-the-field clock says 1:12 left. Dre, let me know who you guys are playing in the chat. Or excuse me, let me know who Sheepshead is playing this week. And let me know when you guys are playing, Dre. So it's the 1st and 10. Second interception of the day. Mr. Jaden Fortune has one, and Travis Harris has the other. Cody Williams in shotgun with 3 to his right. Looking left. Throws the slant to Brandon Treviso. Breaks the tackle. He's up the left sideline. There goes Brandon, and he smartly goes out of bounds. That's about a 20-yard gain from Brandon Treviso. Eagles hoping to get down the field in a hurry. I have 1:04 on the clock, so I'm just a second off. So send trips to the near side, have Brandon Treviso isolated. And that's a timeout Eagle Academy, but I thought they were out of bounds. So maybe they said that he didn't go out of bounds, or it was one of those where he was forced to go out of bounds, so it still goes. So Eagle Academy should only have 1 timeout left. But as always, just a reminder, this live stream is brought to you by Sage Media Solutions. Really appreciate everyone for all the support you guys give us week in and week out. Again, just so proud of everybody back in Brooklyn who is putting on that Newdorp Wagner game without me. It's not the first time they've done it without me, but, you know, this is big. So huge shout out to Eagle Academy. And I also, to the crew. And I also want to give a quick shout out to the on-the-field sponsors for Susan Wagner, TLC Physical Therapies. Just want to say they have 8 locations in Staten Island, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and New Jersey. So shout out to TLC Physical Therapy. Also shout out to Wing World and Stop and Shop. Get some free advertisement. Why? Because you guys are supporting the youth in New York City. So big appreciation. So 1st and 10 for Eagle. Trips to the right. Looks down the middle of the field. Pumps, throws it too high. Had Brandon open. .58 seconds left. So Dre say, so Sheepshead is playing Campus Magnet. Okay, good luck to you guys tomorrow. Let's go Sharks. So let's have a good game, Sharks. So 2nd and 10. I didn't see who called that timeout. And that was actually the last play of the half. So like I said, you can't trust my clock. You can't trust the clock on the field either. I'm hearing Albert asking to show the halftime show. No problem. I will do that for you just because you asked, Albert. So our score at halftime is 6-0 Eagle Academy. So this is Andre Johnson from Sage Media Solutions. From Mr. Albert's request, he must have some insider information. So we will leave the video on so you guys can see the Susan Wagner marching band, and I'll turn up the field mic. Enjoy, guys.
Look for Miss Elliott.
Where y'all going?
Hey guys.
We're going out of here.
No, the feathers are here and I can't. I am not giving. I'm neither saying yes or no to that.
Okay, so it's all. And some of them
And you don't say nothing.
Look, that girl right there. That girl in the white shirt went like this. She walked right and she runs the same.
Not gonna lie, give you some fries.
Let's welcome our cheerleaders.
Hold up. Dad tax. Take those. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for those cheerleaders. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we now there for the halftime show, the Wagner High School dance team, who are the 2024 national champions in Varsity Division, beating out 30 teams across the U.S.
No, it's okay. I forgot about it too. Now you gotta have it.
Jason Sullivan, Butterball Wagner, Alumni Hall of Fame, Jason Sullivan in the house. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
It'd be like that, you know?
Welcome back to Susan Wagner High School, where we have a very close game, 6-0 Eagle Academy, as Eagles getting ready to kick the ball off to Wagner. And I see my guy Turf Dome saying that halftime was 7 hours. It was 15 minutes, sir. It was 15 minutes. But the only score of the game was a Travis Harris touchdown. So only score of the game was a Cody Williams to Travis Harris touchdown on 4th and 12. As we're getting ready to kick this game off. Crucial half for Eagle Academy. Crucial half for the Falcons. Let's see what we got going in this half of football. So that looks like that's a tackle by Jalen Fortune. And number 20, Tyler Hartridge Hardy. It looks like Susan Wagner has the ball on the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Sorry, kept the clock running there. So 1st and 10 for Susan Wagner. Anthony Hooker was definitely the show-out man for the Falcons. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more of him. Spencer in the backfield with him. Throws it out wide. And that's much better tackling from the Eagles secondary. That's number 12, Jerry Jackson, on the stop. So that's going to be 2nd and 10 for Susan Wagner. Great stop from Mr. Jackson. Second and 10 for the Falcons. Hooker to Spencer's right, throws it left to number 26, and he's met by quite a few Eagles there. That was number 26, Coelho, on the catch. And Saint is wanting to see Eagle throw the ball more. They've been throwing the ball quite a bit in that half, honestly, to be fair. I'd say the play calling is kind of balanced there.
Nope.
Gentlemen, excuse me. Gentlemen. I think the microphone. So it's 3rd and 10 for the Falcons. Empty backfield. Hands it off to Anthony. Broken tackles, but guess who cleans it up? That's Mr. Virgil Leaf. Great job from Virgil cleaning it up, but Eagle definitely have to get much cleaner with their tackles. As Wagner will be forced to punt. And as you can see, Wagner is trying to make sure there are as little, the smallest number of possessions possible in this game. As in this 1 3-and-out, they've bled 3 minutes off the clock. Able to get the punt off. And it is fielded by Mr. Fortune. Takes it about maybe 5 yards. Be 1st and 10. Ball's going to be on the 45-yard line for Eagle Academy. So let's see how Mr. Cody Williams and gang and crew do on his first possession of the half. Like I said, the play calling was much more balanced than we've seen in previous games. A lot of trips, getting Brandon Treviso involved, getting Amadi Laurie involved. And, of course, Travis Harris is always involved. When you have a talent like that, you got to make sure he's involved in the game. So, Brandon on the bottom of the screen, Travis on the top. Virgil in the backfield. Handoff to Virgil, up the field. Great run. Gain of about 6. 2nd and 4 for Eagle Academy. Make sure you guys are active in the chat. You know I love to interact with my guys in the chat. Eagle Academy with some pace to their offense to counteract Susan Wagner. As that's a timeout. Susan Wagner really early in this half for a timeout. Diamond in the chat. Diamond, shout out to you. You definitely on the field right now. I guess I just snitched, low key. Sorry, Diamond. That's only a gain of a 4. I thought it was a better gain. I can see the sticks a little better now. So it's going to be a 2nd and 6 for Eagle Academy coming out of that half. For Susan Wagner here, you know, you see them in the huddle here. It's all about defense here. Can Susan Wagner muster up another stop to keep the score at a 1-score game? That's crucial for the Falcons here. And for Eagle Academy, of course, they got to get points on the board. And I would honestly say they should get points on the board quickly. You know, Eagle Academy doesn't want to look ahead too far, but you know what's next week, that big rivalry game against South Shore. So you want to get the gears turning. You want to take as much momentum as you possibly can into that big showdown against one of your rivals, South Shore. As here we go, handoff to Virgil. Going to make it a very 3rd and manageable for Eagle Academy. Let's call it 3rd and 3. So 3rd and 3 for Eagle Academy. See if they keep it on the ground. They do. And they have enough to stop Virgil. Great job from the Falcons front 7. As it's a 4th down. Zane, I see your point in the chat. And honestly, I agree. So 4th and, actually it's more like a 4th and 2 here for Eagle Academy. Same formation. Big play for Eagle. Need to be able to convert here. Fake it. Cody is going to try to run for it, and he has enough for the 1st down. Great job from Mr. Williams using his legs as he pays the price for it as well. That's a 1st and 10 for Eagle Academy as they're able to convert on the 4th down. 2nd 4th down conversion on the day. Ball's right on the 40-yard line of Susan Wagner. Eagles staying in the same formation. Travis to the top of the screen. Brandon to the bottom. Hands it off to the fullback there. That's number 34 on the carry. Isaiah Moorestrong. Probably a gain of about 2, 2nd and 8. Second and 8 for Eagle Academy. More like a 2nd and 9, but we'll call it 2nd and 8. drain a few seconds off the clock. The on-the-field clock actually says 6:37. So we'll try to get it down to just about that. On-the-field clock says 6:37 and counting. Eagles, same formation. Treviso on the bottom of the screen. Virgil on the top, motioning over number 20. Play action. Tosses out. Incomplete. Looking for more strong. 3rd and 8. Third and 8 for Eagle Academy. Looks like, yes, Eagle is bringing on some more wide receivers. I saw number 13, Sean Henry, come to the huddle. And Amadi Laurie. So it's going to be an even set. Amadi and Treviso on the bottom of your screen. Travis and Mr. Henry on the top of your screen. So it's the 3rd down for Eagle. Virgil on the left of Cody. Motioning a man. It's going to be a jet sweep to Travis. He gets to the outside, and he should have enough for a 1st down. Great play from Mr. Travis Harris. That will be enough for the 1st down. On the field clock says 5:44. Try to speed it up a bit there. So 5:44 and counting. At this rate, this game is going to be over in about 10 minutes. This game is going to be over in, well, I guess it's 12-minute quarters. But at this rate, yo, we might be packing the car up by 8 o'clock. The way both teams are running the ball. Hilarious. So 1st and 10. I'm not happy about that. I want to see some football, all right? Don't get me wrong, all right? So 1st and 10 for Eagle Academy. Motioning Travis. Hands it off. Ball's on the ground, and that's crucial, and it looks like the Falcons will have it. Recovered by the Falcons there. Eagle Academy very frustrated, and that's just a terrible break for Eagle. Driving, and unforced turnover. Fumbled the handoff.
I actually do got a pee though.
So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Susan Wagner now. Had to turn the field mic down. Too much foot traffic near me. 1st and 10 for Susan Wagner. Anthony in the backfield. Handoff to Anthony, and he goes nowhere. 2nd and 8. Second and 8 for the Falcons. Empty backfield for Spencer this time. Motioning a man over. Spencer, power QB run. Has a nice lane. Tackle from behind. Going to be a 3rd and 1. So good game from Mr. Spencer there. As we have a 3rd and 1.
Right there.
So I'm seeing that my chat got disconnected on my side. I'm seeing some people in the chat thinking that Eagle Academy should be playing better. I agree, and that actually was enough for a first down. Definitely agree. Always hard coming over to Staten Island no matter what. But defense got to step up. Flicks it out to Anthony. Does a great job on contain. Ball's on the ground, and Eagle Academy have it. Let's see who stepped up once again for the Eagle Academy defense. We're trying to get that replay queued up for you guys. As Eagle Academy's defense steps up yet again. I mean, how many times have you heard that throughout the years, man? Eagle Academy defense stepping up. So I actually didn't go back far enough. Let's see. We could see who forced the fumble. Yeah, that was number 71, Ryan Patrick. Great job on the forced fumble. Sorry about that. Great job on the forced fumble from Mr. Patrick. Now the Eagle got the stop. Let's see if they can capitalize, and one score might put the Falcons to bed. As the on-the-field clock says 2:48, there might have been a timeout. Not sure why it's taking them so long out of the timeout. Yes, that look. Walter asking if that was a sweep. Yeah, I think it was a sweep. But that's a great job from Ryan Patrick forcing the fumble. Turn up the field mic a bit. It's like every time I turn up the field mic, someone walks right in front of it and says something. So I have to turn it off again. So here we go for Eagle Academy. 1st and 10, deep within Wagner territory, sending Travis in motion, hands it off, but it goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. Yeah, Saint, I agree with you on there. You see, I called it out from the very first drive, honestly, when you saw the tempo that the Falcons were playing, and you see that they want as few possessions as they possibly can in this game. So Eagle actually lost yards. Now, here's the problem with Eagle, right? Eagle is matching their tempo. That's the problem. We see what the Falcons are trying to do, but Eagle is matching their tempo, which is draining. And when you match their tempo, every mistake you make is amplified because there are less possessions in this game. And that's a timeout, Eagle Academy. So, in my opinion, Eagle need to pick up the tempo. And it's not just, running more pass plays. It's after you run a play, getting on the line, getting the play to Cody faster, getting the play off faster. Because that's how you increase the number of possessions in the game when the other team is trying to bleed the clock. So saying that, he thinks that Eagles should take the top off the defense. I mean, that they tried to do it, and I'm sure they're going to take another shot. That was with the one Cody interception, but also when they took the ball, when they took the top off it, it was a Harris touchdown. So, No, this is nitpicky, but I want to see even Eagle, they're coming out slow, look a little lethargic coming out of the huddle. Let's get to the line, Eagle Academy, and let's get something going here. So it's a 2nd and 12 for Eagle Academy. I have 1:47 on the clock. Cody looking to throw, still looking. Throws it right, and it's incomplete. He's looking for Travis Harris there. Just matching up the clock. So it's a 3rd and 12 for Eagle Academy. This will most likely be 4 down territory. Well, to be honest with you, it wouldn't be a bad idea punting and pinning them back, but Eagles not thinking about that. They would like to score here. So 3 on the top of the screen. Cody looking, swings it out to Fortune. It's too high, incomplete. And there's a flag. And it looks like so offsetting penalties. So offsetting penalties will bring us to 4th and 12. And yes, it does look like Eagle Academy will punt the ball here. The Falcons, I mean, they're doing what they're supposed to do, man. They have a good game plan. And this is a 1-score game. And they're getting the ball back, man. So credit to Susan Wagner. They're executing their game plan perfectly here. So it looks like there's a flag on that play. Just give me 1 second. I have to play a little producer for a minute. Pretty decent punt for Eagle, honestly. I just slide back in here. Pretty decent punt for Eagle Academy. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Ball will be on about the 10-yard line. And that looks like it's the end of the 4th quarter, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. So our score is 6-0 Eagle Academy. Walter, what is a directional mic? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. But the setup is just a little different than we usually have it. So we do have a shotgun microphone, but we're behind the stands, unfortunately. We just had a different setup than we usually have, but you know. As long as we're still able to bring you guys the broadcast, and I think hopefully everyone at home is enjoying it. And yeah, Walter in the chat saying it's anyone's game. It's the perfect game plan and execution from Susan Wagner. This is exactly what the Falcons wanted to do coming into this game, and they have executed to perfection. And I'm sure we're going to see much more slowing the pace down, run the ball, try to break a big play, and get into this game. So Spencer in an empty backfield, sending a man in motion. Sending another man in motion. Spencer with the power run. And a missed tackle from Virgil in the backfield. But Eagle Academy are able to clean up. Second and I'm going to leave it at 2nd and 10. See my guy Jeremiah Fortune in the chat. What's the word, man? Hope everything is going well for you. Excuse me. Jeremiah, the old number 5. I think he called Jeremiah. Remind me, is it 4 touchdowns last year? I want to say it was 4 touchdowns last year. Very productive season for Mr. Fortune. So it's a 2nd and 10. Might have lost yards, so it might be a 2nd and 12. Sending a man in motion, Mr. Spencer. Hands it off to Ant. He goes down the backfield. That's number 8, Virgil Leith. I mean, at this point, Virgil has to be in consideration for 1st or 2nd team All-City, man. Virgil has just been so productive. So many tackles. He's at the heart of everything for this Eagle Academy defense. I mean, the media should have a vote, honestly. It should be the coaches and the media. And I would definitely give Virgil Leith maybe a 2nd team nod for All-City. So it's 3rd and 12 for Susan Wagner. You see, Fortune, I was right. Number 4 touchdowns, man. Come on, man. I pay attention to these games, man. So Spencer in the backfield, Hooker to the right of him. Spencer looking to throw, throws it up, deep, has a man wide open, and that looks like it is going to be a touchdown, Susan Wagner. A completely busted play, and look at the chains of fortunes. Now Susan Wagner have the chance to go up in this game. Game plan executed to perfection. As now you hear the Wagner family going. So this is a huge play here for Susan Wagner. As I'm queuing up that replay. And they are going for the extra point. And this is a very important extra point here. As Wagner could take the lead. And it's good. So our score is 7-6, Susan Wagner. Let's go to that replay. And I don't think there's much to see here, but a completely busted coverage. It's going to try to get the number on that Susan Wagner player, but you just see him running completely behind everyone. And that looks like, I'm I'm going to wait until he gets to the end zone to call it out. Yep, that's the do-it-all man, Mr. Louison, excuse me. On the big touchdown for Susan Wagner. So here you go, man. Now Eagle Academy got to dig this one out. Just a reminder, this game is crucial for Eagle in the playoffs. Eagle need to be able to respond, and they need to respond quickly. They need to respond quickly. And some people are saying, what Eagle need to do, they need to score quickly and just play defense. That's all Eagle needs to do. You know, there's no reason to panic quite yet. Because Eagle Academy just needs to play some defense here. As the ball is kicked off, up, and brought down. So Eagle Academy, it's time to show some resilience here. Facing some adversity on the road. So the clock says 8:15. Is that 8:15? I have a few people in front of me. That might be 8:45. I can't exactly tell. But I'll bleed the clock a bit. As I'm sure you guys can hear, the Wagner faithful have been quiet, but now looking for their first win on the season. They are awake for their Falcons. Very important drive for Eagle Academy here. 1st and 10 on about the 25-yard line. Whistle. Is that a delay of game? I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that call is, and I don't know. Are they giving Eagle yards? I don't think so. Are they fixing the clock? I don't know, but the ref just blew a whistle for no reason. Okay, so it is 1st and 10, Eagle Academy. Ball's on the 25-yard line. Cody looking to throw, looking down the field. He's going to hold it. He has about a 5-yard gain there. So on the clock it says 8:07, so I will match 8:07. Could be a 2nd and 4 for Eagle Academy. So I'm going to match the clock that says 8:07 on the field. So 2nd and 4. Should have started the clock. My apologies. 2nd and 4 for Eagle. Toss to Virgil. And he will have enough for the first down. And the clock is still, no, the clock stops. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 Eagle Academy. So I will give you guys my opinion. I am only the humble commentator. But Eagle are playing a dangerous game. Eagle are playing a dangerous game, running the ball, playing it slowly. I'm not saying they should not run the ball, but, you know, Eagle Academy needs to throw the ball here because if there is a mistake, you know Susan Wagner can bleed the clock. But on the other hand, if Eagle play perfectly, they can grind this game out. Cody looking to throw, looking down the field, looking deep. He's going to hold it, and he goes down. Cody had to dump off to number 44, Mr. Andre Kittles, but he was looking for more. So 2nd and 10. Tick, 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 tick. Clock is still ticking. And again, the pace is too slow for me. So Cody in shotgun. Looking. Throws it. And it's incomplete. Looking for Brandon Treviso. Third and 10 here for Eagle Academy. I would definitely be looking to give the ball to Travis Harris in some shape or form. Big play here for Eagle Academy. 3rd and 10. They are still pretty deep in their own territory. Shotgun. Harris to the bottom of the screen. Cody throws it short. It's caught to Amadi. But that's nothing. As it looks like Eagle will bring on the punt crew here. So Eagle Academy will punt the ball. It's a short punt. And takes a decent bounce for Eagle, but Susan Wagner will get the ball. 1st and 10, and they are in Eagle Academy territory. So here we go. The Eagle Academy defense is going to have to come up huge again. Susan Wagner looking to get their first win on the season. So remember, my clock is not official, but it does say on the scoreboard 6:27. So I am going to update it. Remember, the scoreboard on the field, the clock on the field and my clock are not the official clocks. So 1st and 10 for Susan Wagner. Hands it off. And that's a great job from Jalen Fortune. 2nd and short. Excuse me, a short game, 2nd and long. As you could imagine, Susan Wagner is taking all the air out of this ball. And they are just going to bleed as much clock as they possibly can. Defense needs to come up big for Eagle Academy. Susan Wagner, 2nd and 10. Power run. Up the sideline, and that will be enough for a 1st down and more. Spencer on the great power run. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for Susan Wagner. As the on-the-field clock is ticking, so my clock will tick as well. They have it at 5:03, so I'm going to try to catch up. How many possessions are left in this game, man? And is that the 4? No, that looks like a timeout. Didn't see who made. No, it's not a timeout. What's happening? The clock is ticking. I don't know what that was. Clock is ticking. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Hands it off. Up the middle, Mr. Hooker. Great gain on 1st down. So that looks like it's going to be 2nd and short. Going to call it 2nd and 3. Clock is ticking. Haven't seen the 4-minute warning yet. Handoff to the fullback. And that's going to be enough for a Susan Wagner 1st down. So I'm pretty sure the Falcons got the ball with 6 minutes left. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Is it 6 minutes left they got the ball? And they've already bled 3 minutes off the clock. As they are right on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Handoff to the fullback. Pushing the pile, pushing the pile. Spencer's clapping. Susan Wagner are close to their 1st win on the season. And it looks like that's going to be a timeout. Not sure who took the timeout. As the on-the-field clock says 2:28, so I'm about right. So our score is 7-6, Eagle Academy. And 7-6, Susan Wagner. And they have Eagle Academy on the ropes. Just a reminder, this live stream is brought to you by Sage Media Solutions. This is Andre Johnson here with you guys. Really appreciate you guys for sticking around. This has proven to be quite the thriller, honestly. And I said that I wouldn't be surprised if I was out here by 8:03. I mean, damn. About 8 o'clock. I mean, it's 8:03 right now, and you just see the kind of game that Susan Wagner has been playing. And I'm pretty sure this is 1st and goal for the Falcons. They hand it off again. As Eagles going to have to consider using some of these timeouts. It actually looked like that was enough for a 1st down. So it was 2nd and short before. So if the result remains the same, if I have to think, it definitely gives it puts Newdorp in a much better chance to make the playoffs if Eagle Academy falls short. This would only be Susan Wagner's first win on the season, so I think they would still have some work to do. But if I'm not mistaken, it would give put Newdorp right back into the playoff race, as there's a flag, maybe for delay of game. Newdorp might be taking, Susan Wagner might be taking a knee here. They might not have to run another play in this game. Yeah, I don't think Susan Wagner has to run another play in this game, depending on how many timeouts Eagle has. So this game is over, folks. Susan Wagner is going to pull off the upset at home against Eagle Academy. So it's going to be back to the drawing boards for Eagle, as next week they have to play South Shore. So Eagle take a timeout, but if Susan Wagner is taking knees, I can't imagine. And that looks like that is going to be Eagle's final timeout. So it looks like Eagle Academy is unfortunately going to go home with the loss tonight. But again, it's very important that the team stays together. They have to look themselves in the mirror, because they have a team that has title intentions coming to town next week in South Shore. And for Susan Wagner, I mean, this is a great gutty win. It's at home. It's homecoming. No, Saint, I'm pretty sure it's over, man. They're taking a knee. So Eagle Academy is going to fall to 3-2, and congratulations to Susan Wagner as they're able to get their first win of this season on Senior Day. So our final score is going to be 7-6 Falcons. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this game. We'll be back next week. It is rivalry week, 3 games. Can't wait to deliver that to you guys. So this is Andre Johnson from Sage Media signing out.